Hello, this is Felix from GMWolf. Today we're looking at update 0.4 of Shader Maker. So what is new since version 0.2? Quite a lot. So first of all, there is this brand new menu on top where you can create a new project, export it and exit. You can add your nodes through here, etc. You also have a brand new right-clicking menu where you can delete your nodes, duplicate them, etc. So you also have a brand new exporting menu like so. So let's just accept this. And as you can see, you get this neat window. You can simply copy your code over here to your clipboard, and here you can close out of it. Now in version 0.4 we have this new textures coordinates node, which is rather interesting. If you just connect your normal node like before, you won't get anything, but if you connect your texture coordinates node, you will get your image in the right place. Now this texture coordinates node comes with a bunch of vec2 nodes as well. So the first one is make vec2. It creates a 2D vector from two values. The next one is get xy, which allows you to get the x and y components of your 2D vector from your vector. And you have add vec2, which allows you to add two 2D vectors together, and scale vec2, which allows you to scale your 2D vector by a single value. So let's have a look at scale vec2 at first, because it is quite interesting. So let's add a new value in over here, and let's go 2. So if I scale my vec2s by 2, each of these values will be twice as big, and so when you plug it in, the output image is half the size. Similarly, if I press 0.5, it is now twice the size, and of course I can add any values I want in order to scale my 2D vectors any way I want. Now, there's a lot more you can do. Obviously, I can, for example, maybe add this vector over here, and the new generated vector over here, and click it over here, and as you can see, it does some pretty interesting effects. So let's have a look at some more interesting effects available in 0.04. So let's add a new color in node. As you can see, this one has been changed as well. If I were to connect it over here, you can see that I now have sliders in order to select my colors the way I want. It's a lot more useful, I find, than the old system. You'll also notice that the shader generation is a lot faster, and I can now see the output in real time. Even with very complex shaders, it still remains very quick. So let's duplicate this node over here, like so, and plug in the texture coordinates here, and let's add a new get RGB node over here, like so. And now if I were to simply add a new node, let's do the vec2 make xy, connect it like so, and then connect this one over here like so. Like so, you now get a kind of broken up image, and that is because these two images happen to be the same, and this one is not a true vector coordinates node, so it doesn't give a proper mathematical result. But if you were to replace this image with a proper texture coordinates image, you would be able to warp your image any way you want. So you could have same output as this guy, but in color and kind of squashed, and then stretched in the center and squashed on the edges again, and you would get the same output image over here. As of 0.24, this is not available, but 0.5 will probably add the option to add uniforms and different images, so you'll be able to select different images from these guys in order to test out your vectors, test out your shaders. Now, this is all well and good, but you can make it a lot more interesting by adding a new color and get a mix RGB, like so. Let's mix this one over here, and let's add a new math value in. Let's go at 0.5 and plug it into here. And as you can see, I can now slide this node up and down. Let's actually connect this one over here. And I can now slide these little balls up and down, and it will affect my shader in real time. And I can fine-tune it to have the exact effect I want, which is rather nice. Now, so this is it for the Vec2, I think, of the point 4 updates. However, there is one last thing I want to demonstrate. That is the implementation of variables in the code generation. So to demonstrate this, I'm going to leave these two together, and I'm going to add a new color in, like so. And let's add two mix nodes. So color mix RGB, and let's duplicate it. And now I'll also add a value of 0.5, let's say. Let's connect this bottom one here to here, this one here, like so, and like so, and these values over here. So basically what I'm doing is mixing this color first with this color, and then mixing the output of these two mixed together with the original image once again. And now I'll connect it. So before, what this would do, it would generate a really long string with this written in twice, etc. However, now if I click export, as you can see, I have a much neater code with two new variables generated. The first being my original image, since I'm using it twice to mix. I have it twice over here with var0 and var0, and the same with var1 at 0.5 connected over here and here. So now very long projects will be a lot neater to read and a lot faster to execute, as the different calculations only have to be done once. Now, what is interesting to note as well is that no matter how long the code is, it can still fit inside a variable. So you can generate a very long piece of code and it will still store inside a variable if used multiple times, which is very nice for your different for very long projects and having it run efficiently. So let's have a look at, if I copy the code over here. I just want to show you guys how easy it is to add it to your game. Now this was available before, but now it's a little neater with this new addition. So I just copy it here, go to my game, open not a script but a shader, go to the fragment part, paste it in. As you can see, it goes neatly in. Rename this to shader 0 because my project works with shader 0 at the moment. Press play, and really quickly you'll see that the shader got applied to my object over here, nice and easily, and you can see that it is accurately representing the same color as the one over here. It is the same output. So that is it for update point 4. Thanks you guys for watching. If you are interested in trying out this shader creation tool, you can find a link to the Game Maker forum community post in the description down below. If you want to see more videos like these, please like and subscribe. I will make sure to upload all the updates that come out, as well as more videos and tutorials.